that brings us to the present. As I'm sure many of you are aware, Persona 4 will be coming out in Japan on July 10th. And I think we brought a video to show you guys. So. This year, this holiday season, each and every copy is a 2-disc release. Every copy includes a soundtrack CD with selected music tracks from the game. Mark your calendars. Persona 4 this year. Tried to set some time aside here at the end for questions, and we're going to have a mic set up here in the middle of the aisle. Please, if you want to ask a few questions, make a line in the center of the room, but please don't leave because we're going to have something for everyone who stayed at the end. Thank you.
Please at least try to keep your questions Shin Megami Tensei related.
You're welcome to go ahead.
Hello? Hello? Okay. There's still a lot of games earlier games you had not released. Are you ever considered releasing like a package, some of your earlier stuff?
Like the thing that we released in the past, right?
Yeah, the one has not been released in the United States.
It has not been released. There's talk about that really, but we're investigating, what kind of things we can do to release more titles over here from Japan to US. That is definitely like one idea that we're talking about. I can't give you any like definite answer. I'm sorry, but.
Thank you.
This is for the latest Persona 1. Will this one have the same game mechanics as the last one, or will it be a little different this time?
It's similar base game mechanics, but with lots and lots of improvements.
All right.
We'll be going into lots more detail about it on the website, which is the URL up there? Anyway, you'll be able to access it from the main Atlus site, and we'll be providing lots of updates regularly.
All right. And for you guys, I need an autograph.
I'm sorry.
We'll see if we have time at the end. I do appreciate the enthusiasm. You guys are actually the first people to be announced that Persona 4 is coming. The website has just gone up. There's actually going to be an email going out right now as we wrap this up. But as for autographs and stuff, we'll see if we have time at the end. We appreciate your patience.
Yeah, I was actually wondering, throughout the whole Shin Megami Tensei, there was one thing that I liked through Nocturne and Devil Summoner that I didn't like in Digital Devil Saga or the Personas was the fact that in Nocturne that I liked more was that you're able to create your own monsters. And what I didn't like in Digital Devil Saga is that you have a fixed set of characters. And at the same time, you're able to carry over your moves. Not with Nocturne, whatever monsters you had and whatever moves you don't want, they're completely gone. I thought Digital Devil Saga was like real easy like that, and then the Persona 4 that supposedly, was going to be coming out. I don't know if any of these features too are going to be similar to that of Digital Devil Saga, where it's basically easy. Even Devil Summoner, when it came out, it was a lot easier compared to that of Nocturne, which was the first Shin Megami Tensei game I played. And that was pretty much my favorite one. And the voice acting, even though a lot of people liked it, which probably made the Personas a lot better, I thought the Nocturne was a lot better because the story went more...
Okay.
Well, the question is the Persona 4 going to be similar to that of the Nocturne, or is it going to be just like...
All I can say right now is that if you've played Persona 3, Persona 4 is probably going to be, at the very least, slightly harder.
That's good.
Yeah. And again, with regards to Persona 4, we're going to be releasing info in all the coming weeks. There's not a lot we can talk about tonight, so please have understanding for that.
Yes, I just wanted to know, for the secret battle at the end of Digital Devil Saga 2, where you actually fight the protagonist from Nocturne, I want to know, was there any other changes, or was that the full access to it? If you're actually able to beat him, you just see the secret message, or was there something beforehand you guys were thinking, like secret items, weapon, skill, or anything else?
Not really. I think in DDS1 you were able to fight against the Demi-Fiend, and DDS2 you fought against Satan. But those were really something that players could challenge themselves with after beating the game. And I don't think there was any plan of giving like a special reward item or like message or anything after that.
For most of them, you pretty much need everything in the game to beat them. So there wouldn't be much of a point of giving you more than what you already had.
All right, thank you.
I'd like to start by giving a small shout out to Nich. I've been following some of your work since the Gaming Intelligence Agency. And so thank you for turning me from a mild fan to a gaming fanatic. All of my girlfriends I could have had, thank you.
I'm happy to have ruined your life.
And I understand that what you guys can do is limited by what Atlus Japan does. So I just want to ask if there have been any rumors or anything you've heard, given the success of both Etrian Odyssey and the recent Persona series, for something along those lines for the DS or PSP?
Well, let's see. Etrian and Persona.
Yeah, well, I'm given the mapping capabilities of Etrian and how similar it is to the dungeon hacking portions of the original entries into the Persona and Shin Megami Tensei series.
I'm sure that there's a lot of things that's being planned in Atlus Japan, but we're really not giving any details on them. So I'm sorry, but I can't say anything about it.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah. I have two questions. Can I ask two questions?
Well, let's start with the first one.
Okay. In many Shin Megami Tensei games, Kazuma Kaneko was the graphic artist. How come he's not involved in the Persona series after 3?
I actually had the rare opportunity to ask him this personally, and he said that he feels that his style, which is it can be very cold, very formal, was not right for the Persona 3 game, because they're supposed to be more warmer, more how should I say, more. You're supposed to empathize with the characters.
More personal.
Right, that's what I was thinking too. Can I ask the second one too?
Yeah, we want to make sure we get everyone who stood up and waited, but thank you.
All right, thanks.
Just so you guys know, Mr. Soejima, the artist for Persona 3 and Fest, and 4, of course, he also did the character artwork for Persona 2. All those bust-up portraits that you see in the game was done by him.
So, so the first guy asked about the localization.